welcome back to Gear Chat. Welcome back to Gear Chat University. Ding. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. You know what it is. Turn it back up. Woo-hoo. Oh, now 2019 is going crazy. Thank you. Turn that shit off, John G. We don't want to hear it no more. Welcome back to Gear Chat. Welcome back to Gear Chat University, people. It is I, says me, John G. And what can I say, man? Yeah. Woo. Oh boy. 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 Oh, all with a tangled web we've weaved. It is NAMM 2019, people. And today at work, I ain't gonna, man, listen. Before I even get into it, I'm at work just mad, just hot. I'm just at work just beside myself. I'm pissed. Again, can't y'all just slow down? Calm down with all the hotness. Just put some ice on it. You know what I'm saying? Because, woo. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, what are we talking about here, John G? All right. Let's just get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about, the first thing on the list, the very first thing on the list is none other than Elektron. Now, y'all know by now. If you don't know, Elektron just announced the even more affordable box that they've created. And it's a sample player, not a sampler, but a sample player. The Elektron way. And it's going to be cheaper than a Digitag. I think it's coming in at $4 and change. $500. Okay. Here's my rant on the model sample. This, I mean, okay, how do I want to say this? I've been saying this for years now. But basically, the model sample this is the Voca sample. XL. For years now, I've been saying, Korg, there's so much milk on the table. You need to make a Voca XL. That's kind of what the boutique is. It's like a Voca XL. And now the Elektron has entered the game and made. Now, if they come along, and I think they should, I kind of thought Digitac was going to be their Vocas, all right, because they got the Digitone, and they might make another box that in that size. But now that they've come with this, it's got me thinking like, well, are they going to make more of these boxes? It's only, I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. Why wouldn't they make an analog and a drum? A model, what is this model sample? Make a model drum, a model model analog synth or whatever, however you want to phrase it, but or whatever you want to call it. But if they turn around and do that, I think it's great for Elektron if they were to give a even more affordable piece. Now, with that being said, really, Korg, y'all missing the boat. I'm looking at this is your lane. You created this lane. I've been saying it for years. Voca XL, you can go up now. Not only can you do the second version or add on to it like you're doing with the regular lineup, the Voca XL is just blaring to come out. And if you don't do it, Elektron will. If you don't do it, Roland will. I don't know, man. So here's my thoughts on. I think this is great for somebody that can't afford a Digitac. This would be great for you. I think it's the Elektron way. Now there's some knocks because it doesn't sample, meaning there's no audio in. That's really a bummer. It should have been audio in. Y'all really should have, because now you've made it. Once you do that, you've made it a Voca sample. I think it would have been so much more powerful if you'd have just allowed for it to be a sampler versus a sample player. However, it is what it is. It's 6 tracks. You have the Elektron way. So you got your trigs. All of your effects are pretty much per knob function. Is that what they call it? You got your per knob function. You got a little menu diving. I still think it's a great device. I like the 6 tracks. I like the fact that it's more, based on performance. If you understand the Elektron way, it's great. It's going to be a great performance box. I'm not certain. I probably definitely won't be first in line. Let's just say that much. But I mean, yes, I want it. I'm a sampler and drum machine synth addict. Drum machines really started with samplers. Sampler is my first love. Next to that would be drum machines. I'm sorry, samplers, synth, then drum machines. I love drums though, but whatever. Now I'm kind of going off a tangent. But anyways, the model sample, I think it's gonna be dope. But the initial temperature I'm getting from the people is more on the cold side. They kind of the way it seems to me, the people are like, yeah, but like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a sample player, and this nothing but a Voca sample, and it is. I mean, look at the footprint. It looks like a Voca XL. The Elektron way. The pricing I think is decent. It's less than the Digitac. I mean, another $200, and you got the Digitac, which is way more powerful. So who is this really for? Like, is this really for the guy that just couldn't, or the gal that just couldn't, wait the time to save $200 more and have something way doper? The Digitac this thing is nowhere near a Digitac. A lot of similarities, but not a Digitac. it can't sample and things of that nature. You have to load it up and things and stuff like that. But however, I still think it's gonna be. I think they're gonna do well with it. I think it's still Elektron. It's still, you know who this name is, and you know what they're capable of doing. You know how powerful that sequencer is with the trigs. So let's not act like they aren't who they are. That piece of gear is gonna do well. Whether or not it's for you, that's for you to decide. Pricing, I think, is decent. I think that I can't argue. I'm not gonna say it's not worth it. You can say it's basic in a sense, but it's Elektron basic. So Elektron, saying it's basic for Elektron is already putting it above everybody else when you say basic. So yeah, it has some basicness to it, but it's the Elektron way, and so the pricing to me is spot on. I can't even argue with that. And I feel like I definitely know I want it. The real question is when I would pull the trigger and get it. I just don't think I'd be first in line. That's all I'm going to say about that. The next piece of gear I would like to talk about, and this is the one that really just had me like, and I'm going to talk about this because it's genius, and I love what y'all did. At the same time, I hate that y'all doing it because I'm on the short end of the stick. Moog, I suppose. Moog, you dirty son of a gun, you. Moog has just entered the world with another beautiful piece of gear, and it is called none other than, and I believe I'm saying this correctly, the Sirin, Sirin. It is basically the companion to the Minotaur. The Minotaur has 3 octaves, and it won't go past C. Well, this will go into the higher range. How about it? It's got this grandmother color scheme to it. How about it? Looks awesome. All right. Here's the thing, though. When you go to Moog's website, it's a limited run. They only made 2,500, and you could buy it from their website, $5.99. The reason why I'm so pissed about that is because, one, you have to have $5.99 to buy it. You know what I mean? Versus going through my outlet, I can charge, or I could, have a payment plan, get a little grace. Now you done put limited on it, 2,500. All these things is finna go. As I speak, there probably is 1,000 to 1,500 left. I'd imagine the first 1,000 are already gone. Now, granted, they're only selling here in the U.S., so that kind of helps a little bit for me. Sorry for everybody overseas. But it kind of helps me a little bit because, maybe that's however many thousand people that's not in the game. But they did say that if there's any or whatever is left over after the 24th to the 30th, so this weekend or this weekend and part of next week, this little run they're going to do, if they have any left over, they're going to go ahead and ship them out to outlets, to different. Maybe Sweetwater might get a couple, maybe some overseas. Everybody might get some if there's some left. I'm foreseeing there not being very many left. With just 25,000, yeah. 2,500? So I'm sitting there pissed because I'm about ready to press the button because it's like one of those, like, you got to get it now. So they done created urgency. I ain't even heard the damn thing yet. I'm ready to buy it just because and I'm like, all right, let me hear it. And then I hear the one video and this bird sounds. All right, well, I got to hear more than that. I got a bird generator. I don't need that, but I mean, so I'm gonna just go ahead and play it. Not those birds. Those are actual birds. But in a second here, we're gonna hear it. Sirin, S-I-R-I-N. And there's a pedal sitting next to this. So I'm not certain if this sound is true. There's a Moog pedal sitting next to it. So I don't know if this is really dry or not. I see a light. It's kind of hard for me to tell. He's got it paired up with the DFAM. So the more percussive sounds is the DFAM. That's pretty much the gist of the video, and that ain't enough for me to I mean, that ain't enough. I need more than that. I mean, I'm sorry. I need a little bit more sonic display, and this is coming from Moog. Yeah. So like I said, I was a little pissed because they've done this great marketing campaign, or whatever you want to call it. Because I was on the verge. Somebody did. Somebody went in. Somebody went in because they was able to. One, you have to be able in the first place. So if you're able to, yes, you're gonna get one. I mean, especially in the sense that it's like instant collector piece, because it's gonna be they're announcing that it's limited. So by sheer nature, by default, it's an instant classic. Because now when you get it, no matter how good it is, the fact that there's only a few of them made makes it this, you putting like the Jordan shoe type spin on it. You're making it have value. So yeah, Moog Sirin is out there. It's 2,500 made. How many's left? I have no idea. Probably 1,000 to 15 if I had to take a wild stab at it. I'm imagining they did anywhere from 500 to 1,000 in the first day. That's just my wild guess. I could be wrong. I like to be wrong, and I love to get one. But the smoke ain't cleared on that, so we'll see. The next piece of gear, and the last piece of gear, and I'm going to get out of y'all hair. Now, we all knew Arturia was going to do something, and I've been screaming. I mean, it only makes sense that they would do the Micro Brute 2. They did the mini. Yeah, they did the mini. So the Micro would only seem logical to come next. No, that's not what they did. They came with a MicroFreak. Arturia just announced a new keyboard. It's called the MicroFreak. It is a digital oscillator synth with analog filter, and it's got like this. I don't know what the wording, but it's a Voca-esque type keyboard, but it's raised, I believe, so it has more texture to it. But it's not actual physical keys. From what I saw, it's not actual keys. But yeah, this thing sounds. We're gonna take a listen to it. You can hear it for yourself. 4-voice paraphonic. Yeah, like a Voca-esque style keyboard. With poly aftertouch though. That's dope. That's all MicroFreak right here, except the drums. My initial thought when I saw this video was to me it sounds digital as it definitely sounds like it really has that. To me it just sounds very, very digital. The MicroFreak. All right. I wonder if this is like, instead of doing the Micro Brute 2, this is the second micro, or just a new micro. In any event, the pricing is $3 and change. Would have liked it to have been $2.99 by it being digital oscillators and whatnot. But it definitely looks interesting. I'm intrigued. I won't be jumping in line first on this one. I'm gonna have to wait and sit back. And besides, I think there's no need for this. This one's gonna be around. Like, this gonna be around for a while. Matter of fact, I would say even wait until they do the first sale. It's gonna go on sale, and then go ahead and get in, because unless you just really got the money, or you got, obviously if you're a YouTuber, you got your channel, you got to have one. But to everybody else, I would just say, just sit back and chill for a second. Wait until they go on that first sale. The holidays is coming up later this year, or definitely later this year. Whenever it drops, but I believe it's going to be in March. So in March to April, May, June, July, August. By October, November, later this year, around the holidays, you can definitely expect that's going to be on sale. So I wouldn't even bother getting in line first. Just sit back and chill. Wait till it go on sale, and then go ahead and save, $60, $50 at least. They probably will drop it down to $2.99 when it goes on sale. And at that point, go ahead and dive in and get it. Yeah. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm geeked about NAMM. There's so much stuff out here. Really, at this point, I'm scared to look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm scared to look, because I know it's gonna be something dope that I'm gonna see and want. And then you right back in the same boat. I hate being in this boat where it's like I like it and I want it, but unfortunately I can't have it. It's like a little kid. Like, you just, all these toys, and I can only pick one? It's 1,000 toys, and you want me to pick one out of 1,000? It'd be easy if it's one out of 2. You can have this one, or you can have that one. It's like, you can have this one, or you can have any one of these other ones. Oh, wow. This is tough. So I hate it, but it's part of life. I hate it. It's not enough hours in the day, you know what I'm saying? I gotta play the lottery or something. I gotta win. I gotta do something. This is John G TV. I apologize for the off-tilted show this evening, but I'm excited and frustrated at the same time. But I thank you. John G TV. I'm out. Till next week, NAMM on. Thank you. John G.
Yeah, you see John G.